Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Ultra Z Plays here, and welcome back to another life story. This time, it is a bit of a two-in-one. Two stories in one, because they're both really short, so I thought I might combine them into one video to sort of extend it and make it, like, more entertaining, rather than just doing one video by itself. So, yeah, both of these stories come from when I was really little. Probably the furthest back I'll ever go telling one of these life stories. Both of them took place when I used to live in London, when I was a very little kid, and I'll tell you the one that takes place before the next, just to put it in chronological order. Some of you probably won't know what that means, but I can't be bothered to explain it. So yeah, the first one was back when I used to go to like preschool, I guess you could call it. Like, I'm not even sure if it was like, yeah, it was before preschool, but like it was just like a daycare place, I guess you could say. Bit of background before this, like, it's quite a simple background. I always used to I also used to sleep in this weird position, like in like this kneeling position with my head down. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but that's how I used to sleep. Very awkward position. And yeah, that's what happened. I used to sleep like that, and my mom always used to put me back into a normal sleeping position whenever I slept that way. And then she walked back into the room and saw me sleeping that weird way again, so not really sure what happened with that. I still sleep like that a little bit now, sometimes, so yeah. It carried on, but yeah, I went to like this daycare place, and yeah, they did this like game where you need to like go into a position of what they say, and then they said, okay, go into a sleeping position, and then I went into that like awkward position, like completely consciously. Like, I knew exactly what I was doing. I was like, oh, this must be a oh, this must be a sleeping position. I'll go in this position. My voice is higher. But yeah, I went into that position, and then the teacher lady that was there, my mom just had like a bit of a laugh about it and a bit of a joke. Yeah, that's a pretty funny story. I was really weird when I was younger. Like, oh my gosh, I just realized that, because there's a lot of stuff that happened. And yeah, leading on to the next story, this one impacts me a bit. Well, not as much now, but I already mentioned this in my Weird Dreams video, where I told you a story about like weird dreams that I had. If you guys can remember that, you know, the animated one. I think you guys will be able to remember that. But yeah, it was animated. I animated it myself. Looks pretty bad back then, because my animation was so bad. But yeah, it was animated, and like at the end I said something about like I was attacked by a dog when I was younger or something. But yeah, when I was younger, like, this was like after that, maybe like 1 year after that, I don't know. And like I was just like in the street with I don't remember if it was my mom or grandma. Not sure where we were going, just like, I don't know, we were just in the street, and then this woman with like a massive dog like walked past, and keep in mind, she didn't have the dog on leash at all, and I think it was like the law, they have to have your dog on leash in the streets. I don't know, probably not, or actually I think it might have been, just guessing here. And then like the dog noticed me, and then I got like a bit scared, and then like I flinched or something, and then like most of this is going off like what people have told me, so yeah. If you're watching this, anyone that was there, don't blame me if I got anything wrong, but anyway, and then the dog noticed me, and then it like jumped on me, and then like I think it almost bit me, but then the dog's owner like grabbed it by the collar, and then she was like, oh, sorry, my dog is never like this, blah blah blah, absolute rubbish. And yeah, that was what happened. It was a pretty crazy experience, and ever since then, until like I think 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I've been like absolutely terrified of dogs at that point, but now it's okay. Like I'm pretty okay around dogs. But yeah, that was a pretty crazy experience. Maybe if that never happened, like would it be okay around dogs? Really disadvantaged me, but yeah, all good now. And yeah, that pretty much concludes that story there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this 2-in-1 story from when I was a very little Ultra Z Plays. Yeah, catch you in the next one. See you later.